Hello everyone, and welcome to another game of World of Warships. Today's replay is from Tsukumi-chan, and he's in the Fujin, a tier 5 Japanese destroyer. He's on the map New Dawn, 3-point domination game, tier 5 battle, and wow, we can actually see the enemy team panel. I don't know why, but you know, wargaming is not very consistent in bugs, I guess. Anyway, tier 5 battle, no carrier, that's pretty amazing matchmaking there. Of course, it means there are like a few bots in there. Otherwise, there wouldn't be enough players, I suppose. So one of those bots is already here, the Clemson. I mean, it's only 3 bots per team, I suppose. And I have a feeling they aren't going to be around here for long. Now, Clemson is doing what bots tend to do, YOLO in for no reason, and probably just sink without achieving anything. And, oh yeah, it's going right for the fish. Oh yes, turn, eat more, eat them all. Well, that's good. So, meanwhile, the friendly team also lost a bot. And there is another bot going down. I see a pattern. Okay, now 4 ships have been destroyed, 2 per side, and they're all bots. Anyway, there is a Phoenix, that's an actual player. So, Phoenix is still alive. Now, unfortunately, the Fujin is not really a good gunboat, meaning gunning down that Phoenix is not going to work all that well. But there is some more fish going, unfortunately. We don't know exactly how the Phoenix is going to maneuver, and it looks like it already left the camp. Okay, now meanwhile all friendly bots have been taken out. The enemy team still has 1 bot, although I have a feeling it's not gonna be around for much longer either. So now we can actually start the true PvP battle. Well, the friendlies have 1 camp, the enemy has 1 camp. Unfortunately, C is also going to fall into enemy hands. So there is that. The Phoenix is now coming this way. I'm not sure why it has given up on B. It looks like it could have easily taken it. And oh. The enemy Congo apparently hates border mechanics, which is interesting because it's the one sliding along a border. So it's not the one shooting at somebody at a border and getting annoyed by it. Like, you see, nobody forces you to grind along a zone wall. That is basically your choice, dear Congo. So, you know, anyway. Yeah, there we go. Now all the bots are gone. Meanwhile, Tsukumi-chan is on his way towards A. There is a large friendly force here. There aren't that many enemies. It's interesting how the friendlies all just, you know, keep going where there is no one to fight. Like, this almost looks like a high-tier battle, doesn't it? The battleships at the zone wall, the other battleships going towards that zone wall, nobody caring where there is an enemy to fight. Speaking of fighting, Tsukumi-chan is using his guns here against the Phoenix, because I suppose why not. Although there are 3 enemies looking at him, and that could be problematic. This New York is getting relatively close. And you know, if it gets a hit in, it would hurt. But so far, our Fujin gets away with it. Now, the New York is actually pushing in, which is somewhat surprising considering this is where like basically the whole friendly team is. But this New York is fearless, it's like, you know, come at me. And I mean, let's be honest, Tsukumi-chan was spotted. It's like no secret that he's behind this island, so the New York isn't just charging into like all of those friendly battleships, it's also charging into a destroyer. Now Tsukumi-chan here is in no hurry, he's going to take the camp, and then he's going to take the New York, most likely. Like, if he tried anything too early, then he would have been interrupted with his camping. And you know, the closer the New York gets, the easier it's going to be to YOLO. Meanwhile, of course, the center has fallen. Now, speaking of things fallen, the enemy team has lost a surprising number of ships so far. And the Congo that complained about the zone wall has finally realized it doesn't have to grind along the zone wall. Isn't that nice? So the New York is still coming in here. I suppose Tsukimi-chan has decided to make sure the troops hit, like, if you hope knows, right, and then the New York would have maneuvered, could have gone wrong, so he decided to, like, leave the smoke and make sure. Well, I mean, nobody expected anything else to happen to that New York. So, time to move towards B. Now the friendly team only has battleships, the enemy team only has battleships remaining. Now that's interesting. That also makes it a perfect hunting ground for a Fujin. We do actually still have a friendly ship down here at sea somewhere, but most of the friendly team is up here. Well, I'm sure they all are going to push B now, right? Anyway. Next up, we have Wyoming coming this way. Now, Tsukimi-chan's troops are ready. Question, of course, is that Wyoming going to go in a straight line? The answer to that is maybe. So far, it's looking decent. Of course, those troops reload relatively quickly, so if that set misses, there is going to be another chance soon. There is also a Moltke here inside B, but that's behind an island. Oh no, it looks like the Wyoming is maneuvering a bit. Wait, it looks like the Wyoming isn't maneuvering enough. Oh yeah, take... oh, that was detonation. We're up to 3 death strikes. Okay then. So... they could work against the Moltke. I mean, there is a little bit here showing down the side. I'm not sure if all the troops are going to pass by this island. Now, Tsukimi-chan is making sure he goes forward a bit before he gets closer. Well, he really doesn't want to be spotted, right? Because otherwise the battleship knows that he's coming. Not that, you know, he's stopped previous battleships. But maybe this is the one battleship that realizes it can, you know, not wait to get your on. Now, the Moltke should be very aware that there is somebody with torpedoes, but it shouldn't know exactly where our Fujin is, so it might just come around here without expecting anything. Oh, wait, no, when we look at the minimap, yeah, it could also just be retreating. Unfortunately, this isn't a great angle for torpedoing, right? It's basically already turning away. So all of the torps would go towards its rear, and... yeah, see, it's already turning. Now, Tsukimi-chan is running after it. Of course, it... wait, is it actually turning broadside? Is it not like just, you know, escape? Okay then. Okay then. I mean, sure. Well, now keep in mind, this is a low-tier battle run. So this might just be a new inexperienced player. But, yeah, that's Death Strike number 4. Spend a lot of time laughing in this one, it feels like. Okay then. You know, if the battleship just kited away, there wouldn't have been much that our destroyer could have done. I mean, sure, you know, just because you... I was pretty close. If it torped just into the rear, I might still have been 1 or 2 hits. And he could have always smoked up if he took too much damage. But there was a reasonable chance for the battleship to escape. Anyway, so this game is looking pretty decent. Now, points-wise, they are about equal. But the friendlies have 2 more ships. Well, I guess there is only 1 ship that's relevant here. Now, by the way, the friendly battleships still haven't arrived at the center yet. They are, you know, they are taking the tier 10 approach of just be as far away as possible and always a bit late to be useful. Meanwhile, we have an Agincourt. Could this be Death Strike number 5? I mean, potentially. There is... oh, it's speeding up though. It's speeding up, but it shouldn't be going behind this island, right? So we got the fish going. Tsukumi-chan turning away here to not get detected. Of course, if the Ashen Court knows where the troops are coming from, and that they are coming pretty soon, it would make more evasive maneuvers. Then again, it might just be turning towards where the friendly ships are coming from, anyway. You know, I've made a bit of fun about the friendly battleship placement, but it's not like the enemy battleship placement is that much better. They are all training for tier 10, clearly. Now, some torpedoes happened, but no death strike. Isn't that a shame? We are 4 kills with 4 death strikes. Wouldn't it be nice to get 5? But the Ashen Core just isn't healthy enough for that. Of course, there is still an Orion and a Congo. And considering how much that Congo likes borders, it's probably gonna hack one soon again. So, Ashen Core is probably gonna die here. It is healing, but... oh wait, it's not healing. Anyway. Oh, it survived. It's just rude. But it's flooding. Yeah, okay, maybe it didn't survive after all. Just a bit delayed there. Well, that's a Kraken. And the Kraken even triggered the special buff. Now Tsukumi-chan is healing. Not that he has taken enough damage to need the heal. Well, I can sense another death strike approaching though. So, oh no, wait, the Orion is... wait a minute, the Orion is slowing down. Or is it? Ah, it's just gonna come around here full speed. Well, I mean, maybe not full speed, but... there we go. It's a good Orion. Now just don't maneuver. Okay, Tsukumi-chan is spotted. The Orion is... not reacting that much. I mean, it did react there in the end, I suppose. A little bit. And that's death strike number 5. And kill number 6. Well, there is still the Congo remaining. Let's see. Could we go for kill 7 and death strike 6? I mean, maybe. Of course, the Congo hates zone walls so much that it's gonna hack one again soon, isn't it? Thing, of course, with zone walls is it makes it very hard to flee, because, well, zone wall mechanics are just not that great in this game. Anyway, the fish isn't looking too horrible though. Oh, is this a death strike? No, it's not. Because the Congo survives and, well, we got swaps ready though, again. Unfortunately, Tsukumi-chan did not get the last kill, but he still got 2,734 base experience in a tier 5 game. The next on the team didn't even get 1,000. You know, I think you need a shower. I think you really need a shower after this one. Anyway, so 5 death strikes, Confederate high kill, Kraken, 220,000 points of damage, and a lot of laughs along the way. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed watching this. It was a fun one, and I'll see you next time.